For the first time in nearly a calendar year, the top-ranked, previously unbeaten Oklahoma Sooners play a rubber game in this weekend three-game series after their first ever SEC loss yesterday here to Missouri. She's Ashley Moore. I'm Nate Gatter. So glad to have Sooners, and 3 of the first 5 saw full counts. Dayton in the air to center. Claire Cahalan is there, one away.
This Oklahoma lineup being very patient at the plate in a different pitcher.
Nellie McEnroe-Marinas pops it up on the right side. Sophie Smith, the second baseman, for the second out. McEnroe-Marinas supplied the only Oklahoma run with a solo shot leading off the...
Throw the ball way over the middle of the plate. And again, against this dangerous of a lineup, you can't throw the ball over the middle of the plate.
Strike 3 called. Marissa McCann gets a 1-2-3 first inning. Missouri trying to pick up right where it left off. Crenshaw swings and misses, and Sam Landry picks up with a strikeout. Walker waves and misses. Back-to-back strikeouts for Landry, getting Crenshaw and Walker to open the... Chopper to third. McEnroe-Marinas can't handle the short hop, but it's an infield hit for Kara Daly. Her first hit of the series. She'll take it out. Ebbs to third. McEnroe-Marinas knocks it down and beats Ebbs by a step to get out of the inning. Sam Landry allows a 2-out infield single, but it's a clean first for the... Garcia pulls it to Smith. One retired. For Missouri fans, it's shades of that 2018 year. So they've essentially played conference games, not SEC games, but they've essentially played conference games the whole year. Smith on the attack, nice underhand flip, and then she bit the dirt for her troubles. It's a little bit wet today too, so she's gonna wear that one up and down.
Base runner, and really being strategic about when she was using pinch runners, and each run would have mattered, really trying to get insurance runs for her pitchers.
Up and in, ball 4. Oklahoma has its first base runner on a 2-out walk to Sanders, one that will frustrate McCann Agbayani. McCann brings it in. Lifted to left center. Kohler called off by Cahalan, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits, 1 left. So the home second week. Landry's payoff. Abrascato waves and misses, and from 3-0 down, Landry comes back for a 3rd strikeout early on today. Landry's 2-2 again. Wave and a miss by Updegrove. 4 strikeouts on Friday in 5 innings for Landry. 4 driven to right field. Well hit to the wall. It is off the base of the fence. The first career extra base hit for Sophie Smith, and she's in scoring position with 2 out.
Great.
March against Tennessee and struck out. Looks much more comfortable at the plate this season. Wave and a miss by Kohler. Landry gets a 5th strikeout, and in fact K's the side. Putting the ball in play that sometimes is problematic. Awkward spinner to short, handled well by Updegrove, and again she almost takes Madison Walker's mitt off at first. Walker looks up to say, "Did Oklahoma? She'll probably never play a game without the C." Barker pops it up, foul ground near the plate. Daly makes the call and the catch. Good assertive play by Kara Daly, because that was going to be really tricky for Julia Crenshaw if she had to
stand still there as a hitter to be able to swing away.
Inside corner, strike 3 call. 1-2-3 inning for McCann. Tigers coming back. Hard hit to second, but right at Garcia for the out. Should say at Agbayani, and there's 1 away. Crenshaw, left field, and gone. For the 2nd day in a row, Missouri strikes first on top-ranked Oklahoma.
bat by Crenshaw, coming back after striking out on. Landry leaves this rise ball up just a little too much in the zone for Crenshaw. She manages to get on top.
Walker just mishit that one. It carries to right, but not far enough. Barker in front of the track for the catch. That was not far from homers on back-to-back pitches. Just skewed off Walker's bat a little bit.
We've seen Madison Walker be really aggressive.
Swing and a miss. Landry strikes out Daly to get out of the inning, but the damage is done. Julia Crenshaw gives Missouri a 1-0 lead. Driven, center field, way back and gone. Nellie McEnroe-Marinas has homered in all 3 games of the weekend, and just a couple of pitches later, she puts the Sooners right back level.
McCann has to leave this ball over too much of the white of the plate after getting down 1-0 in the count. Does a great job of just driving that ball right back up the middle.
The first Oklahoma hit is a big one. All 5 homers, 3 of them off the bat of McEnroe-Marinas. Pickering waves and misses. She strikes out for the 2nd time in as many at-bats today. Didn't have to regroup with an entire inning still in front of her. Garcia ripped to first, taken on a short hop by Madison Walker, who has not been at first base for much of the year and has not looked entirely comfortable over there this week. McCann ahead of Parker, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Into center, Cahalan there, inning over. But the damage done. Nellie McEnroe-Marinas with her.
Now fouling 2 pitches off, you're back even in the count, 2-2.
Wave and a miss by Ebbs. So Landry comes back from 2-0 for yet another strikeout. The umpire said strike 1. Grounded to short, Garcia, 2 down.
Garcia.
Tapper back toward the circle, bare hand Landry, inning over. 5 Tigers in a row retired by Landry since the homer. Popped up, left side, Updegrove for the out. Nearly a leadoff base runner on. Would have been the first time that either team has had the leadoff runner on, with the exception of McEnroe-Marinas, who career. To short for Updegrove, who has made both plays in the inning. Actually, Agbayani's dad, Benny, and former Missouri baseball coach Steve Beezer were teammates for a couple of months.
On her defense, not trying to make the perfect pitch, but making a good enough pitch to be able to get some big-time plays.
And there's the strikeout right on cue, her 4th. 1-2-3 inning for McCann yet again. But they got swept by Kentucky. He was not especially good compared to the top of the SEC. But then they turn around and potentially, certainly take a game, and potentially 2 from Oklahoma. Swing and a miss by Smith. Chase that one outside. 8. Kohler tops it to short, charging Garcia. Tough play. Kohler beat it. Right side, Sanders gets the force. Relay to first, not nearly in time. Fielder's choice goes in the book 3-6. Kohler retired at 2nd, 2 down. And Julia Crenshaw, the home run hitter, comes to the plate with Cahalan aboard at first.
Good.
Crenshaw, right field. Barker with the catch, and the inning is over. Missouri gets a 1-out base hit from McCann's 2-2. 5th strikeout for Marissa McCann. Not at all somebody McCann would want to put on for free. And that's not for free, but it'll work. Single up the middle. Just Oklahoma's second hit in 18 at-bats as a team today. And it puts the potential go-ahead run on base in front. She is 4 out of 8 with 3 home runs this weekend. She pops it up. Updegrove fighting the sun, has the catch. She was on her way over to touch second just in case.
Just in case. That ball was sky. You see it, she kind of fools the umpire, honestly. She was set up out there and McCann hit her glove.
Pickering, center field, Oklahoma on top. After 2 strikeouts and as many at-bats, Cassidy Pickering takes a 2-2 pitch out to center, and the Sooners lead 3-1.
Great at-bat by Pickering after up and out of the zone that Pickering swung at to get that home run.
Roller up first, awkward Pannell, nice backhand shovel to beat Garcia and retire the side. Chop slowly toward third, tricky play, McEnroe, Marinas beats Walker by a step. Daly rips it to short, but it's speared by Garcia.
Nearly took Garcia's glove off there. That ball was absolutely smooth.
Runs inside, and it hit Ebbs, and she got her bat out of the way in time. The Oklahoma dugout is saying that the bat might have still been out there, that she was offering at the pitch. She certainly did initially. 1-2. And Bruscato hit by the pitch, but she swung and missed. That's strike 3, and the inning is over. Sam Landry gets a strikeout under the most unusual circumstances. Her 10th.
So impressive for Missouri this weekend.
And from an Oklahoma standpoint, ironically, Parker back to the circle. Pannell makes another good defensive play, one away. The level of competitiveness in this game, in some ways,
likely to see some SEC teams in your regional or super regional.
Smoked to short, bobbled by Updegrove. Sanders beats it. Will likely go as an Updegrove error because it was in her glove, but Sanders got a lot of that one.
Sanders
Take pitches with 2 strikes really quietly the way she has. Back to Pannell. Spun all the way around. For a second, I thought she was going to second base. She didn't really get her front foot all the way around, but she makes the play.
That's where it's so tough for lefty.
Sophie Smith squeezed out again and back to the bench when Hay is healthy. Ripped down the third baseline, fair ball. Malloy will score. First hit of the weekend for Emmerling, and it's a big one. An RBI double, and Oklahoma extends the lead. It's 4-1. All 3 runs for the
Oklahoma offense yesterday. They weren't getting that timely hit, that situational hit where they had runners in scoring position. And that's definitely been the difference maker today for them, coming up big with runners in scoring position.
It's a good point. After 0 for 10 with runners in scoring position yesterday.
Strike, it really throws the hitters off.
Sliced into right field, a base hit. In comes Bland to score, an RBI single for Core. And Oklahoma puts up another pair in the 7th to make it 5-1 Sooners. Top-ranked OU getting its revenge after a first loss of the year yesterday.
And Core kind of has this inside-out swing to get the single here to score the runner from second base, but something we haven't seen from the OU offense is
times without a hit, a little unlucky. Ripped into center field, the first collegiate hit for Corey Hicks. And the Sooners dugout goes wild. Wave and a miss by McEnroe. Marinas, she goes down on strikes. Payoff again to Dodge. To short, Garcia vacuums it in. One away.
Garcia so
Back to the circle. Easy as you like. 2 gone. Landry has neither walked nor hit a batter. She has struck out 9. 2. Kohler to the circle. Sam Landry fittingly finishes it. It was Sam Landry's world this weekend. The reigning SEC pitcher of the week gives up just 1 run over 12 innings in the series, and she locks up a 2-1 series victory for the Sooners.
Sam Landry was so great in the circle Friday and today. Came out, really quieted the Missouri bats, and just did a phenomenal job shutting them down.
Missouri gets the biggest win of the weekend, but Oklahoma still gets its series victory.